Number one, in the early game, don't feel like you need to hoard everything in your inventory, especially building materials. I can't tell you how many money problems I had in the early game, and I kept selling either weapons or like consumables because I didn't think that I should sell any building materials. But I'm telling you, like, these are pretty easy to come by. I've never grinded for any of these at all, even for a second, and I have so many, and this is after selling a lot. So you really, if you're having money troubles in the early game, just go to something like your metal and just sell 50, 60 of them, right? Let's just sell, I'm going to sell 60 of them. There's 3,600 bucks. There's another, whatever. I usually try to keep right around 50 in case I need them. But like, this will really help get you that gear for actually outfitting all those characters. And there's a chance that you're probably sitting on a lot of these already. Number two, you're probably going to see a theme here pretty quick. These are all mistakes that I made that I'm hoping will make your experience better by not doing them. When you come to the it doesn't matter whether it's the cows, right, the ranch, or if it's the fields. Don't do what I did and just automatically do tomato, 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 or whatever. Don't do all four of just the same item. Food is very important in this game, not even for the stat bonuses, but you want to make one of everything that you can, right? I need these specifically to make a recipe, and same for this over here, right? You don't want to just do like cow, 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 chicken, chicken, chicken. You want to try to get one of every. If you look at here, I am already messing up one. So let's go ahead and get a sheep in here. Now I'm getting more stuff. Now, why that is so important is because, like I just said, food is actually important in this game. And I don't mean the stat bonuses, right? Because if you're having a hard time with combat, the food can help you a little bit here and there, right? You're like, oh yeah, I really want to make chicken skewers for the 5% attack. It's not about that. There are a lot of characters in this game that in order to recruit them to your town, they need specific dishes. So for example, there's a character I want to recruit who needs ratatouille. I don't have any onions, so now I'm growing onions. So I spent so much time ignoring this part of the town because I'm like, I don't really care about the stat bonuses. Then it turns out I need a lot of these in order to actually even get people to recruit to my party. Or, for example, if I want to inquire further on my party members, they nearly always require food. There are some exceptions. Some will be story locked. Some will be based on the level of the town. But a lot of them want specific food. So just making every food that you can, at least one of them, to have them in your back pocket is good, because it's only a matter of time until you get to a town and this guy's like, I want a fried flounder in order to join your town. It's really annoying when you don't have it, and then you will go home and you still can't make it. So absolutely don't just grow one ingredient like I was doing. Number three, it might seem simple, but I'm telling you, this probably put me 2 hours behind. Not like as significantly, but like once you build the training center and you get the ability where your characters are, right, it says right here, allies, training capacity 4, main, master skills learned, but training capacity 8. I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to be training characters at home. They don't do it automatically. You have to go in. If you go into your menu, or you could do it in here, in fact, let's just do it through here. You actually have to click here and go get them to train. Because the way it was worded, I leveled this up to max. More on that in a second here. It said edit from the party screen. I thought it just meant like I go into the party screen and anyone that wasn't in my party, these were training. But they're not. You can see in the bottom right corner, there's the right trigger. Then you have to mark them as training. This is not going to be the world's biggest deal, but I'm telling you, you just want them to be getting trained, right? It's something that is, I feel like such an idiot, but I figure there must be someone out there that made this as well. So if you look at the top left corner of a character, you'll see that little icon. Make sure they're getting trained. Or if you don't have it level 3 yet, you could just come here and actually do it. I don't know why I totally missed that. Maybe I'm a dummy and you won't have to worry about it, but just in case. And number 4, and most importantly, please do not do this. Do not just go to any random facility you like and upgrade it to max. These require radiant cornerstones, and you will feel like you have a lot of them because you do, but do yourself a favor. Until you have the church, just never go below 6, okay? You want to stay at 6. So if you do what I did, and you got the training ground, and I immediately, boom, just did the training ground so I could send allies to train here. That really isn't that important. I didn't have the training capacity, the need 12. I only needed the 8. And the ultimate techniques and the master skills were already all there, right? What you get for level 3 is not that important, and it takes 4 of these stones. But what you really, really want, again, save 6 until you get to the church. That way, as soon as you unlock the church, you get to upgrade it straight to level 3, which will allow you to open blue treasure chests. I could not tell you how annoying it was. I can, I'm about to actually tell you. It was so annoying. I got to the church, and then I saw the level 3 was open blue treasure chest, and I had 1 out of 6 required to level it up to get to that level. And they're finite. They're like, obviously there will be enough in the game, but where I'm at in the story, where I was pushing this kind of stuff, I had already cleared out all of these. I had cleared out all of these all over the place, so I just couldn't get any more. What I had to do was end up grinding money to get to the, basically out here, right? I found some enemies out in the water by going to these random areas, right? You can see some of these higher level ones that I did. And I ended up pushing into higher level zones like here to find things like in some of these harder zones, right? So it actually was very, very annoying to not have the ability to unlock blue chest, have it kind of gate kept behind me having wasted too many materials too early. So don't feel bad about using them, but do yourself a favor. If you have the church, wait until you have the church. Until then, just keep 6. That way you're going to be able to level up the church. If you get up like 7, 8, spend down to 6, but just keep that in your back pocket because the blue chests are very, very good. And you're going to want to open all of them ASAP. I'll have another video on that next time. If there's any mistakes or tips you would like to have other players know, let me know in the comments down below, and I could always highlight that or pin it, or I could steal it, pretend it's my idea. But yeah, let me know if you learned anything, and if you didn't learn anything, let me know if there's anything that you want to teach other people. And until next time, guys, much love. Per platypus is per ploutopus. I will see you on the flip-flops. Bye!